I've been out to Colorado before, but it's been a little while. I have a pretty good fan base out here though, and I'm hoping that I'm going to start coming out more often. I love Colorado. It's a really cool festival. I really like what they're doing. I like the vision of it. It's a first-year festival. I'm really impressed for like what they've been able to do for a first year, and I'm excited. Hopefully, I can come back next year and see how it grows. But I really like the fusion of all the workshops and the yoga, and there's like a lot of focus on other things going on other than music. Because that's what I really hope to do with my music is like inspire people to do other things, you know, and especially like my music works really well with yoga. A lot of yoga practitioners and teachers really like playing my music in their classes, so it works really well. I'll play whenever. Like I have a huge range of music, and so I don't plan any of my sets. I'm one of the only Ableton DJs I know that doesn't plan my sets. I'll always play to the crowd, and I do everything live. So depending on what time of day I'm playing. So like I'm going to Burning Man next week, and I have some afternoon sets, late night sets, sunrise sets, sunset sets. You know, you never really know what time of day you're going to be playing, what crowd you're going to be playing for. You have to be able to change the music because especially at festivals like this, people are really open and, you know, easily influenced by the music that they're hearing, and you want to be able to change the vibe to fit, you know, whoever you're playing for. And so, you know, what I did last night, it was like a, you know, more party banger kind of set because it's like 3:30 in the morning, everybody's raging, you know, what I play then is going to be different than if I were to play a sunrise set, you know, for example. The short version, I guess, is Burning Man. That I went to Burning Man for the first time in 2005 and like just was super moved by a DJ. I still don't know who it was. And I said to myself that I wanted to do that, and really it became down to it was a combination of Burning Man, Symbiosis, and Il Gates. That combination. Il Gates is one of my best friends, and when I just consistently wasn't hearing the music that I wanted to be hearing, he encouraged me to start making it, and so I started making it. DJing and production are different things for me, you know, when I think about it. Like the music that I make because it's a certain sound that I'm not hearing that I want to be hearing, and like that's, you know, a part of my soul that I'm sharing with other people. As far as DJing goes, I look at it as an honor to be able to shape people's experience and reality for that hour, you know, and you can like take people on an emotional journey and like really guide them to different places emotionally and not just play. It's easy to play like, you know, super banger music for an hour. It's much harder to like move things around and to take people to different places. It's evolved over time. When I first started, I was really nervous and I planned all of my sets and I didn't play any of my original music and I didn't feel like people were going to like my original music and it wasn't going to work in a club setting. Because what I make is really, you know, I mean, I have a lot of different kinds of music, but like primarily I do this kind of like Indian influence, like beautiful down-tempo kind of glitch hop stuff. And I didn't think people would want to hear that in a club. At festivals, sure, but not in clubs. But like people have been so receptive to it, people love it, and like it continues to surprise me how much people really enjoy it. And I'm starting to do more vocal stuff. A lot of my musical training, I've been making music since I was 4 years old, and it was just electronic music happened like in the last 10 years for me. So I'm starting to incorporate my vocal training and my vocal background into the music also, and more in the next year you're going to be seeing me do different things live. I've got like a custom MIDI controller setup that I'm building that's going to allow me to manipulate the bass lines in the air with my hands and do different audio effects in the air with my hands, and do a lot of live vocals also. That's where it's going to link to all of my social media stuff. WalaMusic.com is the place to go. 1L, W-A-L-A. But yeah, I've got a lot going on. I've got a huge fall tour. I've got 2 months. I'm going all over the country. I'm not allowed to talk about who I'm touring with yet, but good people. There's an announcement coming up soon. And yeah, I've got a ton of music coming out. I've got a new side project called Deified that we have a release coming out in the fall. I just released an EP with Street Ritual in April, and I've got another one coming out in the fall. So I have a ton of new music and like a whole different live performance setup, so you're going to be seeing a lot from me. And next festival season, I'm already talking about a whole bunch of festivals for next summer.